In other news, Germany prepares for parliamentary elections on February 23rd. A few days before the elections, our special envoy Yunus Soner reports from Berlin.
These are extraordinary times for German politics. The ruling coalition of Social Democrats, Greens and Liberals has failed to reach the end of its time, which would have been September 2025.
I think it is incredibly difficult to keep track of this early election campaign. And that's because many parties ultimately don't want to form a coalition with each other or can't imagine one. But there has to be a coalition.
Germany's economy has stopped growing for 2 years, with an official recession. Right-wing parties blame climate change policies, subsidies for renewable energy, discrimination of traditional energy. They propose deregulation in favor of oil and even a return to nuclear energy.
The decisions we take here in Germany have global consequences. We have responsibilities. And it is also time for us to grow up a little. Germany was occupied by foreign countries after the Second World War. And now we have to show that we can do justice to this economic power in foreign policy and also in climate policy.
59 million citizens are called to vote. 2 million less than in 2021, the last federal election. The voting population is decreasing. Despite this, right-wing and ultranationalist parties want to close doors to immigrants and expel those they can.
Migration is being dragged through the parties, but it is not the main issue. Migration is declining across Europe, but it is still being pushed as an issue.
Alternative for Germany Party, AfD, claims to be challenging the political system. None other than U.S. Vice President Vance called on the other parties to form a coalition with it, which they consider to be outside the democratic order.
I think it is extremely important to vote, and I have already done so by post, and what I think everyone hopes is that the AfD party does not become the strongest force in the country. And I hope that also the country will move forward again and that we will find the way back to commonality and go forward after so many problems.
The population will elect 630 members of parliament on Sunday. According to all polls, no party will have an absolute majority. The party with the most votes will have to build a majority. Then the new prime minister and the government will be elected. No mean feat with the programmatic differences that exist.
Yunus Soner, teleSUR, Berlin, Alemania.